Kathleen Kennedy is losing with the solo Star Wars movie. We're the people. And the people are fighting back even harder in the second weekend opening. Hello, it's me, your host. Me. They might be wondering, Connor, more Kathleen Kennedy Star Wars business? You're dang right, man. There's a lot of news. An article that came out from The Wrap saying that the movie Solo continues to nosedive at the box office and its second weekend. Besides, also, Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm and the rest of the guys at Star Wars is blaming us and saying that they released the movie at Memorial Weekend, thinking that the numbers will go high. And then they have the excuse to say, well, it's Memorial Weekend, everyone's probably at home for the holidays. While the second week, it went even further down. Kathleen Kennedy and the rest of Lucasfilm is just making excuses. Because, hey, maybe the movie is bad. You ever thought of that? Maybe we're tired of your garbage, Star Wars. We want a good story and nothing but political garbage that makes no dang sense. Star Wars, more like Star occasionally have little tiny battles, but also political crap in it. More like it. Where is the casualty? Where is the war? Where is the good storytelling? We want battles that make sense, not battles that somehow end up making no damn sense. We want character development, not randomly saying Lando's pansexual for no reason. We want people using the Force, not people saying that the Force is a gender or something. So, let's just read this and see why I hate everything. So, the title of this article is called Solo Continues to Nosedive at the Box Office. So, time to read this. I'm gonna take this off because I cannot see with these on. I can't even see up or down with them. Time to read this. Solo, a Star Wars story is continuing to fall fast at the box office as industry... I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Estimates project a second weekend total of just $29 million. See, they're estimating. It seems like, okay, we're probably not gonna make... We're gonna make a lot of millions of dollars, mostly the same amount as the opening weekend. But don't worry, guys, we're gonna bounce back up because why? We're Star Wars. Meanwhile, on its second Friday, Solo only made $8.1 million, a staggering 77% drop from the already low $35.3 million the Star Wars anthology films made on its opening day. Even when talking out on the $14.1 million from Thursday previews that counted towards the opening Friday. Total Friday to Friday drop is still 62%. As for the weekend downtrend, a $29 million total would be a 66% drop off from the film's $84.7 million Friday-Sunday launch. By comparison, The Last Star Wars release, The Last Jedi, had a drop-off of 67%. This is not looking good for them, are they? You might be thinking, what is Kathleen Kennedy and the rest of Lucasfilm probably thinking? Well, the reasonable people are probably thinking to themselves like, such as the reasonable people, I mean like the guys that directed, the Clone Wars and Rebels are probably thinking to themselves like, no crap, it's downpouring, you guys are telling a terrible story. And meanwhile, everybody else at Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy is all like, no, that is false. That is completely false. We are better at storytelling than you, man. Huh? All you do is do fan service and stories that make sense. What do? We just say Lando's gay and other SJW crap and political identity politics crap that makes no sense in any of the Star Wars storyline. Fans are wrong. The fans are so wrong. You're just crazy over there. We're the right guys. I bet you're a Trump supporter. I bet you $10 it's exactly what happened. And Disney is still denying it's all their fault. They're all saying like, oh, you know, forget everyone that's making a good point. Let's just ignore that, shall we? And say it's all their fault, saying they're all racist, bigoted stuff. It's getting old, guys. Come up with something different. Huh? Maybe say like, maybe we're wrong. Nope, because that's not gonna happen. We all know it never happens. Disney will never deny their situation, even though they got really desperate and announced the Boba Fett movie. You know what sometimes Disney makes me want to do? Makes me want to, you know, press this red button that makes a little buzzing sound, you know? But I'm not gonna do that, even though I just did it. Disney, what are you doing with Star Wars? Beautiful franchise, right? It's war in space. It's war in space. You don't see actual war, like in Afghanistan or whatever, see everyone's fighting, and then next time you just see some random political crap that makes no sense at all in the situation. And then everyone's all like, aren't we supposed to be killing each other or something? And the next day you just see a bunch of those guys kissing for no reason. Then one soldier's all like, I'm pansexual for no reason. It's like, okay, we're fighting against guys for our lives and you're talking about that. That makes no sense. Listen, I don't care if there are female Jedi, female soldiers in Star Wars or whatever. Just make it, like, make everything make sense, I mean. Make everyone have common sense, right? Make everybody aware of the situation. No one in all this Kathleen Kennedy Star Wars movies ever, like, aware of the situation. No one's aware. They're always just like, look out, oh, shoot, let's make a funny joke. And then shoot again, and then political stance. And then shooting again, get shot, no one cares. Stop it. Go home, Kathleen Kennedy. You're drunk. No one likes you. You will forever be in Steven Spielberg's shadow. Because of your absolute stupid ego to change everyone else's point of view by destroying someone else's franchise. Why do you think you're losing money? Huh, Lucasfilm? It's because it sucks. You turned it into dust, like Thanos when he kills... Spoiler. Also, they keep thinking they lost money because it was, like, only in, like, they released the opening weekend on, like, Memorial Weekend. Even though when Deadpool 2 came out before that, Deadpool was a rated R movie, and they made a ton of money, so don't make excuses. And they're also blaming Infinity War for no reason. It's like, oh, blaming Infinity War. Why? Because you guys suck. You guys suck ass. You know that. What's the difference between you and Marvel? Marvel can write good storytelling. That's it. You don't see Thanos be all like, everyone's gay now. For no reason. Nothing wrong with being gay, but it has to make sense in the story. You know, just imagine this, right? I bet, just say Kathleen Kennedy took over Lucasfilm, Star Wars, back when it was in its original trilogy, right? Just imagine Return of the Jedi was by Kathleen Kennedy and the rest of it. Just imagine how bad it was. It would change everything we love about it. She would have changed from Luke and Leia being siblings to just She would have made Han Solo and Chewbacca as a couple. They would have made the Ewoks carry signs that says Ewoks Lives Matter. They would have made Darth Vader the most whiniest human being on the face of the planet. They would have made Emperor Palpatine a 4-year-old girl. You might be thinking, that's ridiculous, Connor. Why would that happen? But you know, that's what would have happened, right? Bloody heck, they made the droid in Solo have a vagina saw. No one likes this anymore. It's a cruel joke, you know that, right? In conclusion, learn from your mistakes, Disney, and fire Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson, and put someone that is completely political neutral in charge. Thank you. If you guys like this video, please aim your gun at me and shoot it directly. See ya.